Hello there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a TV series review of the TV series 911 Lone Star. Apparently this is a spin-off of another 911 series. I have not watched that other one, so I'm not going to say anything about that. This one is freaking brilliant. It started from 2020 and it's still going on. It's in the middle of the second season now, and they're already talking about a third season. It's a drama, by the way. It's about fire rescue and first responders and like that. Now, I got to preface this. Rob Lowe did a BBC TV series called Wild Bill, and it was very, very good. It was awesome. My wife and I loved it. They did one season and then it stopped, and I have no idea why. Basically, a cop relocates to England to take over a police department. They call him Wild Bill. And it was really well done. It only had one season. I want to say it had something to do with COVID, but don't quote me. That may have been part of the reason. I'm not sure why they only did one season. I would love for them to do more. They actually set it up to do more, but it never happened. Now, go on to this one. 911 Lone Star is essentially the same plot, but it's fire rescue. A New York City fire captain relocates to Austin, Texas to rebuild a firehouse after most of those firemen were killed in an explosion, fertilizer explosion, I think it was. This is quickly becoming my absolute favorite current TV series. This one and Resident Alien, I love those. There's a lot of good series that happened in the past, and I love them. They're great. But after what's on TV right now, currently, Last Man Standing is over and done with. So currently, here we go. 911 Lone Star. Everybody preaches nowadays, you hear the left talk about it specifically, but they preach diversity. You want diversity? Here we go. We have a Muslim woman. Yeah. She's a brilliant firefighter. She's smart. She's funny. She is a proud Muslim woman. She has on Instagram, they call her Firefox. she's beautiful. She's a gorgeous woman. They have a transgender female to male firefighter, a guy. Yeah, and he's a black guy. So yeah, you don't get much more diverse than that. You have a black woman. You have a gay man, and it literally has everything. If your diversity, boom, they hit every nail on the head. And they did it brilliantly. Okay? The way they portray the people and the characters in this is exactly how they should be portrayed. They're brilliant. Okay? All these people are handled and written well with respect and intelligence. There's a scene, and you got to see it. You can watch it on YouTube for free. Type in 911 Lone Star Racist Woman, and it's just, watch it. It's freaking hilarious. The racist woman, she calls the cops on them, on her neighbor, Hispanic people, and she calls because they're starting a fire or whatever, and they find out that and I don't know what it's called, but there's a local thing where they bury food in the ground while they're cooking it. It's like an outdoor. You and I would do. I would do a barbecue. These people do it underground. I don't know, but it's apparently a common thing there, and so they were doing it. And this lady called the cops, called the fire department on them. So they show up, and they find out what it is. And the guy comes in and says, "Who'd you call this time?" And she says, "They're trying to burn the place down." No, this is what they're doing. Well, she called the cops on us for my daughter's 10-year-old birthday. And, well, they were waving a bat around. It was a piñata, you idiot. That kind of thing. And the guy says, "Well, don't worry, you're not going to have to call it anymore. I'm going to make a citizen's arrest." And she goes, "Great." He says, "Turn around, put your hands behind your back." And she goes, "What?" So then she fakes a heart attack. And they're trying to figure out who's going to give her mouth to mouth. She doesn't want the Muslim girl. She says, "Well, how about him?" He goes, "I'm it's okay with me, but I'm just so you know, I am a homosexual." "What? No. How about you?" "I'm not certified." "What about you?" Nope. "What about you?" I'll take him. Yeah. So the guy gets down there and she goes, "You're not a homosexual, are you?" He goes, "No, but I am transgender." Oh man. And so she turns to take me to jail. It's freaking hilarious. It's freaking awesome. See, there are racists in the world, and racists are bad. They're evil. Okay, I'm okay with that. The racists are bad. We need to point that out. Amen. I'm okay with that. But not everybody's a racist. Okay. When everybody becomes a racist, racism becomes the norm. We don't want that. Okay, that's a bad thing. This show shows it for what it is. There are racists in the world, but not everybody's a racist. Not everything is about skin color. Okay. For the cast, I got to go with the cast here. We got Rob Lowe, Ronan Rubinstein, Sierra Aylin McLean, Rafael L. Silva, and I may be butchering some of these names, and I apologize because they certainly deserve to get their name right. Gina Torres, Derek Webster, Jim Perrick, Brian Michael Smith, Julian Works, Natasha Karam, Brianna Baker, Billy Burke. Now, when I do these, I try to do a standout. And I say this a lot in a lot of series, but in this one, it's absolutely true. Everybody in this is outstanding. They're awesome. There's not a bad one in the bunch. You really, really have to pay close attention to each individual character and their story arcs. Okay? Excuse me. I went with two here. The first one is Gina Torres. She plays Tommy Vega. She came in the second season, the beginning of the second season. She plays the new paramedic captain. I loved her in Firefly. I loved her in Angel. In this, she shows an entirely new side of her acting ability, and she's better. She was brilliant in those others. In these, in this, oh my God, she took the ceiling and just blew it away, and she's still skyrocketing. She's brilliant. Gina Torres is one of the greatest actresses out there. You've really, really got to pay attention to her, okay? And she replaced Liv Tyler as the captain of the paramedic side. Liv Tyler did a good job too, but I think Gina Torres, I think, is a better fit. I'm just saying. The other standout, I got to go with Billy Burke. He plays Billy Tyson. He's another fire captain who initially wanted Rob Lowe's job and was trying to undermine him to get it. The character that he plays is such an asshole. He is such an asshole. He's that SOB that you want to hate, but he's so good you can't do it because he's right, and you just he's annoying as hell, and he plays a great character. And the guy they got playing him is Billy Burke, and he's just brilliant. If you get a chance to watch this, I promise you will not be disappointed. The series is 911 Lone Star. I'm going to try to find whatever this was a spinoff of. I'm going to try to find it. They did an episode where they had a wildfire, and all the fire departments from other states were coming to help them. And they, as I understand it, they brought in some from the original series and from some other things that are going on. So I'm going to try to find that as well. I would highly recommend it. And if you've seen those others and you haven't seen this one, you got to see it. It's just brilliant. It's as brilliant as they come these days. It's better than a lot of the other stuff too. I'm just saying. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.